What's up, y'all? It's your fit coach, Crystal, and I'm here in the 4-Star Fit Lab with a message to share. Now, this message I share in hopes that it can be thought-provoking, sprinkle a little inspiration, and most importantly, some hope. If you are making that huge decision to press forward into a health and fitness journey, to take care of yourself, to have a better quality of life, or if you're currently in your health and fitness journey and you need that inspiration or you need that word of hope, I hope that this message is what you need. Now, to give you some context, this is rooted from a conversation I had within a health and fitness consultation with a client. Now, I'm going to pause there real quick to talk about a health and fitness consultation. In my opinion, if you've never heard me say this before, you're going to hear me say it now. In my opinion, I believe a health and fitness consultation is imperative to have with both a potential client or client and a health and fitness professional, because it sets the standard, it sets a foundation for both parties. You're on the same page, and it allows the health and fitness professional to know where to guide that client. Also, what vital resources and or referrals to give to the client. And it also allows the client to gain some type of trust and understanding of who they are working with, and make their decision before they actually commit to working with a health and fitness professional. I truly believe a consultation is a key in longevity for a healthy relationship with a health and fitness professional. Now, going back to this conversation with my client, they had completed a program that I put together for them. And in knowing all the information that they had given me in the consultation, being an entrepreneur, a mother, a wife, just all those things and lifing, the program for them was undulating all over the place at times. And although they had very good intentions, things just pulled them every which way. And it wasn't the success that they hoped for and that I hoped for them. So we had a follow-up consultation just to go back and talk about certain things and give some new guidance and see where their head was, where their heart is, and go from there. So after this follow-up conversation was completed, I started thinking a lot more about it. And thankfully, that this client was inspired enough and motivated enough to be like, just because, things happened in the past in my program, that's not going to stop me. This still is important to me. I know I can do better, so I'm going to press on, and this is what we're going to do. So we're teaming back together and going forward with it. But after that conversation, what we talked about in that conversation got me thinking. And normally it helps me. I'm really good at whatever I think I can verbally express. And then there are times where I'm thinking about it a lot. I put it on paper. And that's this time. So that's where this message is coming from, stemming from this conversation with this client. And this is real life thoughts and stuff from real life people going through life, and especially a health and fitness journey. And so I wanted to share these thoughts that I had. Again, taking it back, that it's thought-provoking and that it inspires you and gives you hope, all right? So here we go. I've had plenty of conversations about following through on things people say they want to do, but it never gets done. There could be various reasons why this happens, and although we may have good-hearted intentions to say we are going to do it, it's really not a primary focus. When it comes to our health and our functionality, it requires just as much attention as we give it to everything else. The difference with our health and everything else is ultimately our health determines the quality of everything else. Pause. I'm going to say that again. The difference with our health and everything else is ultimately our health determines the quality of everything else. When we hear the word commitment and discipline attached to health and exercise, we tend to forget it's the same discipline we put forth in our careers, our relationships, and time. It boils down to what is important. When you finally decide that your health and functionality is an important asset to all the other responsibilities you take care of and or enjoy, please know whether your preference is going to start working on you virtually, in person, or within a community, all of it won't matter if your heart isn't truly committed. Consistency and discipline will fall by the wayside every single time. Health will always be a vital need in our lives. When we take steps to make it or keep it well, be transparent with yourself as to why you're doing it. Keep that why in your forefront. And so that message, you can rewind it, listen back to it a few times, because normally it takes a few times to really let it stick. But the crux of that message is a lot of us, and I'm guilty of this too, we have good intentions. We say there's things that we are going to do, that we want to do, and we truly never follow through with it because there's something else that catches our eye or at that time is more important. And we tend to put those things in front of us, in front of the other things that we said we wanted to do. And it hit me hard because, especially for those who are really career focused, or just want to do a lot of things in life, our health at that point, especially if we're not consistent and, in intentionally taking care of ourselves, eating right, having healthy habits, exercising, conditioning our bodies. If we're not doing that as a routine, as an actual regimen in our daily or weekly basis, our health can only hold us for so long to allow us to continue to do those things that we enjoy or that we just innately do every single day. Our body is going to need help at some point, especially if you're always on the go, always doing something. That's why I try to reiterate all the time to clients, make sure that you are doing something for you to take care of yourself that's going to benefit you. Because if you're always putting yourself in these things that benefit you on the wayside, then your body's going to let you know eventually. And you may not even feel it right then and there, but it's slowly but surely getting to that point. And we don't want to wait at the last minute until something actually happens that you're like, oh my gosh, I really do need to start taking measures, taking better care of myself because this happened. Start doing it now. And that doesn't mean go full-fledged, doing something every single day. That just simply means becoming more aware of the things that you're doing, the things that you're focusing on the most, if that really is benefiting you and your health the most. And so I wanted to make sure to share this message to really think about the choices that we make and if we really are paying attention to our health and the choices that we're making and the things that we say, are we truly meaning it, following through with it? And it's not going to be easy, but if we're really working on it and staying disciplined to it and committed to it, it does get a little easier every single day. So again, make that commitment when you are ready, and always remember your why you are doing that. And your why should always be true to your heart, because that's what's going to keep you going every single day. If it's a superficial why, then it's going to be temporary. You want that meaningful why of why you are making this important decision to take care of yourself in the long run. And I promise you, it's going to be worth it. Stay healthy and blessed, y'all. Peace.